Hello. This is T3 Plays. Welcome back to part 2 of our Space-Time Smackdown Advanced Battles. So here we're facing the Mismagius deck, however you want to call it. And we're going to be using our Dark deck. So let's get into the battle. Let's see what we pull in our first hand. So we are going first, which isn't good unless we get... like a Nidorino. Oh no, Nidorina that we have. Don't really want to put the Darkrai in because it takes 3 energy. We'll have to put the Nidoran in. See what we get. We'll go with the Nidoran and we'll see what we get in the second turn. It's not looking good so far. Because all we'll be able to do is call another Nidoran. Okay, so we managed to get XP, so we could put something else in and then switch it out. Epuchiena, not bad. Let's see what else we get before we put it on the bench. Okay, another Pokeball. If we get an Ekans, that would be very handy. Because then we know because then we'll know we can put energy on it, and the next turn we can evolve it and hit for 60, which should be good enough against this deck. So let's see what they'll do. So yeah, I'll probably switch out the Nidorina using the XP, put the Ekans in, attack, they'll hit me, then I can evolve. Yep. And what we'll try and do is obviously try and complete as much of the rewards we can in our first try. So try not to lose a Pokemon. Try and hit for 100 if we can. And finish by turn 14. There's no need to cloak right now. So the Ekans will hit for 40 because of the weakness. No point evolving now because we won't be able to hit because he needs 2 energy. Okay, they're trying to protect it. Let's see what we can get. Potion, Farfetch. Let's not fill up our bench already because Farfetch, even though it's a decent Pokemon, we'll just wait to see if we get any evolution before we commit, because it doesn't look like they'll be able to knock out our Arbok anytime soon with what they have. So it should be a clean sweep without losing anything. So they evolved to the Dusclops. And hopefully they don't get to evolve to the Dusknoir because that can remove damage from its active Pokemon and put it on itself, so it kind of protects the active Pokemon. Oh, that's 2 points. Okay, they don't want to risk losing the Dusclops, but they survive for an extra round, but won't do them any good. We'll just keep harrowing the Darkrai just in case they manage to pull something off, but unlikely. Yeah, that's game over for them. Because we'll hit for 60 next turn. Won't have to put anything on. Hit them and we got 3 points. So we will need to do another round because we haven't hit for 100 damage yet. I think we did it by turn 14. We haven't lost any points, so that's good. So we'll have to do, I think, 1 of the tasks. hopefully that'll probably be by getting the Nidoqueen online, because I think that's the only one we have that hits for 80, but then the 20 weakness. So let's show a battle where we use the Nidoqueen. Okay, we've managed to get the Nidoqueen online, have the Nidoqueen in our hand, so we'll be able to evolve. We've already got the required energy, so we hit for 80 plus 20 is 100, and that's that task completed. Next we have the Gallade. So Gallade's pretty tough. So it's initially a psychic Pokemon, then it turns into a fighting Pokemon, and what's hard about this is it can hit hard. Okay, so it can do, I think, what is it, 70 plus the amount of energy we have on our side. So it can hit pretty quickly and pretty hard. So you just have to be wary of that. So this might take a couple of goes to take it out, depending on how quick it can get it up and running. So initially with the Corellia rolls, we won't be able to easily take it out because it's not weak to psychic. So unless we run dark deck initially, but then our dark Pokemon will then be weak to psychic, other than the select few like the Darkrai and the Weevil. But let's see how we get along. Okay, going second, so we've got some level of advantage. Okay. Jinx is generally better in the back line. And I think, well, it depends if we can get the evolution, but we'll play the rolls. Golett, we can have it ready because Golett will be needed to get our 100 plus damage, because that's the only Pokemon we have that can do damage. Well, the evolution, the Golurk, is the only Pokemon we have that can do 100 plus damage, because it can do potentially 200 depending on a flip of a coin. Giratina is not really very useful, but our psychic deck is pretty weak, so we've just put it in there. Yeah, so we'll just let Jinx get powered up. There's no point putting energy on the rolls because it takes 2 turns for the Hitmontop to get powered up, and they're not even powering up the active one. So now it's like, okay, they're trying to protect, they're trying to build from the back. Something, if they're trying to do that, what we can do is try and build as well. Okay, so they're trying to search. I'm guessing they're trying to search for a basic Pokemon. So likely would be to get the rolls, because they might have the evolutions already. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay, we've got another rolls. It would have been handy if we got the Corellia, could have evolved it, put it to the back line. Thinking, what should I? Yeah, I was thinking of, should I put an energy and we should treat it, but I think I'll just sack it, power up the Golett, and then do some damage with that. So we'll definitely have to run this back again because we did give up at a point. So just keep the Golett building on the back line until we get the Golurk. So at least we'll be able to do some of the tasks. So this will hit for, is it 90? Yep, because of the 2 energy as well as the weakness. So lucky for us, they haven't got a rolls. This Regirock is a bit of a tank. They don't have any energy on it, and it's not weak to Psychic, so not great. So I'm guessing they're gonna start building, but we have a Golurk at the back, which can hit for 200. So we can start powering that up. We don't have a Kirlia yet, but we'll just put the rolls on the bench just so we can get it ready. We'll just start chipping away, but this 10 damage isn't going to do anything because the Regirock takes minus 20, and because we only hit for 30, it reduces down to 10. Okay, they got Lucario, which is a little bit scary. So they've packed up their bench, so I'm guessing we won't see a Gallade come out, which I won't complain about. So we can get our Golurk up and running. We've got the necessary energy on it, so we will complete majority of our missions, and we can take this out. Yeah, there's okay, we hit for 200. Yeah, if we hit for 100, the Giovanni wouldn't have helped because it would have done 110 minus 20, so 90. So it would have been a pointless use of our Giovanni. This is pretty much game done. They'll hit for 70 because of the Lucario, and they finally got their rolls, but it's a little bit too late now. So if we don't flip aheads, no, we're not in trouble. Yeah, we've got the potion, so we're out of range now. Just put in the Giovanni just to use it, but I think even if we hit, yeah, we've done it. Even if we hit both tails, we had enough Pokemon to take them out, and we had the Gardevoir that can add energy to our Pokemon. Yeah, that's game. Yep, so that's 3 out of 4 tasks done. We just need to do the last one, which is to not lose a point to our opponent. Yep, we've done the battle a couple of times because when the Gallade comes out, it hits very hard. So we managed to cycle through our Pokemon, protect them, and then take them out. Yep, so that's 3 points, and that's the last mission done. So we can move on. Next we face the Darkrai deck. So it's not weak to fighting actually. It's actually weak to grass. The Darkrai and like the Weevil are. But usually they're weak to fighting, so we'll run our grass deck. See how we get along. And obviously with the Darkrai, we're going second, which is good. With the Darkrai, while it's powering up, it hits us for 20, which is annoying, but what can you do? Okay, we got the Celebi, we got Execute. If we had the Executor in our hand, that would have been perfect. So what we'll do is lead with the Execute. Hopefully we get the Executor. Okay, Poochyena. We go second, so we get our first attack off. Okay, they're keeping it. They want to protect the Poochyena. They might have a Mightyena in their hand. Okay, that Starly is a bit annoying because it can do Pluck. Okay, we got lucky. So with Pluck, it can take off any tools that we attach, but we look in a good position. We've got both evolution lines going. Next turn, we can evolve our Execute and keep hitting our opponent and chipping away while we power up the Celebi in case the Darkrai comes out. And the Darkrai they have right now is not the EX. It's the one that puts you to sleep. He's annoying but not as good. We can even evolve the Roselia to Roserade. Just keep it there, but it's unlikely we'll need it. Yeah, flip heads. Puchin is weak to grass as well, so it's an easy win. Likely it'll be a clean sweep. Unless they manage to evolve their Starly. Yeah. We should be able to take this out. And we've got what? Potions as well as cloaks. No point putting the cloak on yet, we'll just lose it. Okay, today is our lucky day. We keep hitting heads. Won't complain, makes this easier. Yeah, so we haven't lost the point, and we've already hit 400. And we should win by turn 14, so it's looking good. And we are going to be knocking out 3 Pokemon because they haven't used an EX. So it's looking positive. So we keep powering up our Celebi. Okay, our luck's run out now. We hit for 40. Obviously the Honchkrow isn't weak to grass. So they're powering up their Darkrai. So I'm not going to take the risk of hitting for flipping a coin and hitting for 80. I think I have a better chance of hitting 1 heads with the Celebi. Well, 2 heads with the Celebi. If not, I can take it out in the next turn. Yep, got lucky. To be fair, both ways was a gamble, but I preferred it with 3 coins. Preferred, well, the chance probably mathematically better with the Executor, but we got the Celebi out as well. So that was a good one. We managed to complete all 4 tasks in one battle, in our first battle. Yep, next up we have the Dialga, where we'll be running our fire deck, which is not so great, but let's see how it handles it because, well, we have to rely on the magma to hit hard, otherwise it's a bit of a rubbish deck. If we had Blaine, that would have helped it, but alas no, we're going first, which isn't great. You'll be able to power up the Dialga very fast. If it gets 2 energy, it can do Metallic Turbo and power up their backline. Okay, they don't have a Dialga yet, which is good. We have a Sizzlipede in the active spot. It's highly unlikely we'll use it because the evolution requires 4 energy. So I think we'll just use it to take a few hits. I'm going to try and switch it out. We do have an X speed. So we'll try and build the magma at the back. If we don't get any good Pokemon, we'll just stack it with energy, and then even if it loses 2 energy every round, it can hit for 80 minimum with the new energy that we pull. So we do have the Centiskorch come out, but yeah, I don't know if we're gonna ever use it because you have to throw away energy after you hit. And 4, what was it, discard? Yeah. Now thinking, what's the best optimal play? I'll just sack the Sizzlipede. Hopefully they can't take it out yet while we build up the magma. Okay, so they've got a proper pass at the back. Bidoof. We have a Chimchar, we have a Monferno. Yeah, I think we have a, I want to get 3 energy on the magma, just so for at least 2 turns it can do damage. Okay, they've got the Dialga out, which is scary. Okay, so they're getting, so they're switching out. Oh, so they've got a hit with a big barrel. Okay, so we've lost a point, so that means we will have to run it back again. And it's not great because it's out of range for a magma one shot. If we did have a Blaine, it would have been perfectly in range. This battle might be a loss. Because after we hit, we'll have to use what? We'll have to use another energy to hit for 30, and yeah, it's going to be a losing battle. Yeah, so that's a misplay. Didn't realize, I forgot that we needed 2 energy, so I have to waste energy to bring out the magma. So we hit with the heat more, but that'll just get us a point. They can get the Dialga out, hit Metallic Turbo and power up the bench. Okay, that's not what they're gonna do, but they're gonna hit our bench. They're gonna take out the magma. Yeah. Not great because we don't really have any other hard hitters. Yeah, we can just do extra chip damage with the Giovanni, but nothing amazing, and none of the Pokemon we're facing so far are weak to fire. They're keeping them at the back, protecting them, while we're facing the colorless Pokemon. Yep, the Dialga's coming out, will hit us for 30, but then we'll be able to power up his bench, the Heatran. Won't be surprised if they pull the Dialga back and then put the Heatran in and hit us with an overload and take us out. Yeah, this game's done. I think there is nothing we can do. If it keeps the Dialga in, we can try something, but it's unlikely they'll keep it in. Yeah, the best place to get is to withdraw. Just bring the Heatran in. Yeah. GG. Yeah, our deck not good enough, but we do have a chance. We didn't start off well with the Sizzlipede. With some of these battles, it is RNG, so we could come up, have a good hand at the beginning and do really well. So let's see how we do in the next few battles. So this was another loss, but we managed to complete some tasks, which is decent. So we managed to hit 400 and take out 3 Pokemon. So that's some of the tasks done. So we'll keep battling until we complete all the tasks. Okay, so it's turn 14 now, and we're gonna hit 400 on the Heatran. And so that means we've won by turn 14, so that's another task complete. So we're chipping away, and hopefully if we get the perfect hand, or at least a very good hand, and they get a very weak hand, we can try and squeeze a win without losing a point. So I'm try and change out our deck, because that's Sizzlipede and Centiskorch. It's unlikely to ever be used, so we can try and put something else in there that can do something for us. So we do have a regular Magmar and a Magmortar, which we can maybe try and build out. It's not as consistent because it needs 4 energy, but we can try building it. Yep, so we've managed to build up the Magmortar and rotate out our active Pokemon, and we managed to win without losing a point. So it's possible to a little tweak of the deck and manage to pull it off. So I think the Magmortar will stay in our current fire deck. Okay, next up is the Lickilicky. Not that. So we'll run a fighting deck. Fighting deck is decent for us. Just trying to see, is there anything else? I think now that we've played around with the fire deck, just checking, is there anything we can add? Because some of these Pokemon, like the fire deck, we're never going to use like the Sandshrew that hits for 10. And is it better worth our time just to bulk up with trainer cards? There are others that are a bit useless, like that Clobbopus, but yeah, we'll add another Giovanni. Yeah, we don't have anything better, but adding Giovanni of hitting extra 10 damage is better than what the Sandshrew can do for us, which is hit for 10 anyway. Okay, so we're going second, which is decent. We do have a Regirock, so what we can do is try and build it out, or we can try and just use it as a tank. So let's see how it goes initially. And what we pull, if we don't pull anything good and we have to put energy on it, we might just start building it out and start attacking with it. Okay, Pokeball. Hitmontop, that needs 20 energy. I mean 2 energy to hit for 50, so I think at this moment just rather build out the Regirock and see if we can complete all our tasks in one battle. Yeah, the Clobbopus is useless as well, so I think the best bet is to just start building out. And I think they're worried, which is why they started building out their back. So we do take minus 20 damage. The main worry is if they can get their Togekiss out, because I think you can hit for 60. They have a Cynthia, it does another 50. And the next turn for the Togekiss, it does 120, so that's the main worry. But we will be able to hit in our next turn. But if they evolve not enough to take it out. So the next turn, they will be able to take us out. But we will be able to hit them hard and do at least one of the tasks. Complete one of the tasks so that we don't have to put a lot of our energy into the Regirock again, because it does require a lot of energy to get it up and running. 110. If we had a Sabrina, that would have been perfect, because it would have restarted its attack and he wouldn't have hit for 120. It's just in range, he'll hit us for 100. If he had a potion, that would have been perfect. Timber. And there it goes down. And we don't have any energy on the Hitmontop, so this is basically a loss. Yeah, we haven't even managed to take one Pokemon out. But we've hit for more than 100, so that's something. Let's see for a Hail Mary. So might as well just build out the Mankey because we do have a Primate. But we won't be able to even take it out because we only hit 450. If we had a Lucario, that would have been good, because then we'd be able to do 70 damage because of that its ability. But yeah, and we don't have a Rocky Helmet, so yeah, that would have been good. Could have done minus 20 damage to them. Just finish this match out. Conceding would have probably saved a lot more time. Yep, that's a defeat. So we'll run it back a few more times just to complete all our tasks and see how it goes. So we've managed to get our Stormjorna up and running, and we've got it running early enough that their Togekiss isn't out yet, so we can take it out much more easier. We haven't lost the point, so that's a win for us, and that's all the missions completed. So I think that is the last advanced battle that we have. So next up we'll move on to the expert section, and our first expert battle we'll stay on Space-Time Smackdown and see how we get along. If we do well, if we can complete them easily, we'll just go through that. If we struggle, we can try open some packs and see how we get along. So our first battle, so you can see we completed all these sections. First battle on the expert will be a Yanmega. So if you enjoyed everything so far, tune in next time. Bye bye. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.